What's happening, everybody, man? We definitely in the building. Thank y'all for checking out the intro video right there. But you know exactly what it is, man. The livest relationship show on the planet. He say, she say, with the lovely Miss Coco J.
What's up, y'all? Happy Friday.
And your boy, man, the Hood Howard Stern, Q Lewis, holding it down from 6 Mile to the Mile High. We was having some technical difficulties at first because it was supposed to be some music playing anyway, but it wasn't like during the we'll be starting shortly. I don't know what happened there, but we're going to get that figured out. But anyway, I want to thank everybody for checking us out today. It is Social Media Friday, so if you got social media, Twitter and Instagram, make sure you hit us up. Hey, it's Coco J, and of course myself at Hood Howard Stern. All right, so hit us up on both of those. So I see we got sound, so I'm good now. See it's going in. But Coco J, man, what's popping with you? It's only been 7 days this time, so I guess you can keep up this time. I don't know.
What's been going on with me? Let's see, just the same old thing, basically working. Trying to get this 40th birthday thing going. I'll be 40 in a minute, y'all.
That's what's up. You excited or not?
I am. I'm getting there.
Okay. Getting there?
Yeah, I'm getting there. Let's see what else. That's it.
Kids, and then that's been going on.
Work.
How was your 4th of July then?
My 4th of July was good. Yeah. We had a thing over to my Aunt Claudine's house. I was glad to see a lot of my family I haven't seen in a while. So we always have a good time when we get together. So that was fun.
Right.
Seeing my cousin that's from out of town. I ain't seen him in some years. Terry. Shout out to Terry. Hey Terry, and my auntie Ora and my uncle Joe. And everybody else. It was good.
Shout out to all the aunties, especially the aunties.
Especially all of them.
Yeah, all
I
the
was
aunties.
happy to kick it with them. And then Tuesday, what we do Tuesday?
Tuesday was the actual holiday. So you forgot what we did? So shout out to Little
you know what? I got this.
Okay, because evidently, if you need me to tell what happened.
We went over to my little sister's house, Toya, so we barbecued over there, did something. So I enjoyed myself over there, and then we also went over to before then. When did we go over to Steph house? Ian Steph house.
Sunday. That was Sunday.
We went up. So yeah, we was doing a damn thing Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday.
Right.
So I enjoyed myself every last spot. So it was cool.
That's what's up, man. Shout out to everybody who enjoyed themselves over the 4th and made it back safely. Because remember, we told y'all last week to make sure that y'all come back alive. We're trying to set this Instagram live up real quick. It's not really working real well. But yeah, that's what's up though. So a lot of family stuff. Nobody got killed over the weekend. At least that nobody I know. Did you hear anything in the news though about anything any tragedies happening?
I haven't been watching the news. I was kind of scared to watch it. So I stay away from it.
That's a good thing. You all in there good. I gotta get in there. Sonya said I'm alive, so she alive. She made it through. So shout out to
that's what's up.
Shout out to Cuz, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Cuz over there. Trying to, you know what, my head going anyway, so we just go put you in the camera. It's cool. Everybody know my voice, so it don't matter. But yeah, so let me say one thing though. This wasn't a tragedy or nothing like that, but did you hear about the lady? I don't know exactly where it was at. It was somewhere in Michigan. But anyway, she drove through somebody's fireworks setup. Did you see this on the news?
No.
All right, so she rode through the shit, right? Ran over the fireworks. Shit got stuck up under the car. Like, to the point where some stuff tipped over and, like, a couple kids got shot in the face with skyrockets and shit. But that ain't the thing. So then after all that, she get on Facebook and say that she did it. And she said that she hoped that they start respecting drivers coming through the street. And she was like, I heard some of them got hurt. She was kind of laughing about it. Like, she did it on purpose. Like, what you think about that, though? Why are you that angry that somebody's shooting fireworks?
She got other issues going on, as far as I'm concerned. Because a person that does that, they're obviously miserable to me.
I don't think so.
And is she not locked up nowhere?
Oh, well, I don't know. That happened. Yeah, I don't know what happened after that, but I just heard the story on the news. It was crazy though, because like some kids got shot in the face with some skyrockets though.
Right, because
she drove over. Yeah, but it could have been worse. It could have been worse for her. Like shit, she could have got her shit could have blew up. You dragging skyrockets and shit up under your car, like that shit could have went all wrong.
Yeah, she was going through some other shit. Maybe she was mad at her man or baby dad.
Right. So my man Hugh say cocaine is a hell of a drug. Right.
Something.
Yeah, so you're right. That is just ignorant though. That is ignorant. I couldn't believe that though. But I think for the most part, man, a lot of people enjoyed themselves over the 4th.
I hope so.
And in a lot of places where they said that it was illegal, I think it was total disregard for the law over the 4th of July, because I think we were somewhere where it was supposedly illegal. I won't say exactly where we were, but it was supposed to be illegal, but it sounded like World War III or something.
Right, and we came with sparkles because we thought it was illegal. But the little ones enjoyed the sparkles, so that's all that matters.
Shout out to the sparklers though, because we still got sparklers too. So
Shonda, I'm sorry I stole your sparklers.
Oh yeah, that is true. At least you bared your soul live on Facebook though. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. But you know what we didn't have for ribs though? We had no ribs. We had barbecue, but we ain't had ribs.
Yeah.
I ain't had no ribs in a while though. We gonna have ribs at your party, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up, man. That's all I'm worried about now. Obviously, that's all you think about.
You should come for a rib.
She talking about sending her son.
You gotta come.
All right, well, if she come to your party, that'd be crazy. That'll be 2 trips in one night. That ain't gonna happen. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. It's gonna be one or the other. So you want to come to the party, or you should want to go out of town?
We'll see.
You'll see. Oh damn, you balling like that? Let me hold a couple. Well, I don't know. Did I miss something? Okay, anyway, that's something we gonna talk about off camera, I suppose. But outside of that, man, what else been going on? Just the holiday and everything. Nothing else?
Holiday, work, kids, trying to keep the kids busy. Now my 15-year-old is staying busy, but I'm having a hard time with this 10-year-old.
You having a hard time? Why is that?
Because he don't seem to want to do anything else. I've been trying to, keep him in the gym, and I'm trying to get him in the summer school.
She said don't blow up her spot. Yeah, she's not going anywhere. There's no trip planned or anything. Anyway.
Yeah, anyway. But yeah, that's nothing really.
Yeah. Look, I was waiting on you to say it, but you didn't say it. I guess you didn't realize that last time we was here what was going on. But you got a new hairdo, though. I guess you didn't realize that, right? So I was trying to wait. I was trying to wait until she said something, but obviously she wasn't gonna say it.
This is a new hairdo. I don't like it, but I'm just trying it out.
So what's wrong with it though? Like I like it though, so I'm trying to figure out why you don't like it.
I haven't had a perm in 2 years, and I'm tired of. I've been pressing my hair and flat ironing it with the, messing with it with the heat. And
shout out to all the people who haven't had a perm in 2 years. Not by choice though, just didn't have one.
Yeah, I just decided to, So now I'm finally decided to kind of play with it as far as doing the natural thing.
Yeah, see, somebody says it's cute. I say it's cute.
Thank you. So I'm going to try something else starting tonight when we come from the show. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to try to do this twist out. So wish me luck, everybody.
What is a twist out?
A twist out is kind of like when you braid the hair. You condition it, whatever you choose to use, and you braid it with twist it. Okay. And you let it air dry.
So this is like what this is like.
You take it apart and you just kind of pull it apart, and it just become.
So this is like what dudes' hair used to look like after they undid their braids and shit. Like when everybody's going through braids.
Better than that, no. Right, but it's curly. It's curly like that.
Yeah, okay.
So it's curly like that. But I'm playing with it. See what style I like. See what I don't like.
That's what's up. If y'all watching right now, man, y'all checking out Coco J Hair. Give her a couple of hearts if y'all think it's dope, man. If you're on Instagram Live or if you're on Facebook Live, hit the like button and see if you like it or not. If you hate it, then just type hate at the bottom. just type in hate.
Don't say nothing.
Just type in hated it.
If you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all.
No, say everything you want to say. If you say that shit look whack, then just say that shit look whack. Like it's all good.
I don't care what nobody else say anyway.
I know you don't. I'm just curious to see though. Somebody give us some hearts or something if you like Coco J Hair, man. Other than Sonya, because Sonya says it's cute, but she your cousin, so she might be lying. I don't know. I think it's cool though. I think it's cool.
Thank you, baby. So what's been up with you, Hood Albert Stern?
Nothing much. Same old thing. I mean, all of the 4th of July festivities, of course. We kind of covered that already. Did our thing with with the homies and the family, so that was cool. I didn't have no ribs, so I'm a little mad about that. I kind of want some ribs all the time. We should get some ribs tonight. We should get some ribs tonight.
I'm sorry to say this, but I want your mama ribs, dude.
Yeah,
I love her ribs.
Yeah, I would like my mom's ribs too, but I'm not trying to visit her where she at right now. So
yeah,
shout out to my OG though.
Those kind of ribs I would love, because I don't like sauce, barbecue sauce on my ribs. I like them plain, but they have to be good.
Yeah, well, of
falling
course.
off the bone, tasteful plain. You know what I'm saying?
No, I feel you. I mean, there's a lot of people like that now. I mean, barbecue sauce is kind of overrated. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, when I barbecue, I may sometimes cook barbecue, make some barbecue sauce on the side for the others, but I don't put it on my meat.
You don't really use it?
Yeah, I don't use it.
Well, I use barbecue sauce on the other stuff, like the burgers, sausages, and shit like that. For the ribs and stuff, I think I like them either way. But if they good already, then you straight. You ain't got to really do it. That don't happen all the time though, because everybody ribs ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? So you can't do that with everybody ribs. So I don't know. So my OG ribs would be cool right now. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my mom's, rest in peace and all that good stuff. But yeah. So I kind of want some ribs though.
I do too.
Like before your birthday though.
You know what? I don't know how to do ribs. I did ribs one time. They turned out okay. Yeah.
Just okay.
But I don't, to me, because I don't cook ribs.
What happened to them? They was burned?
No, you taste them. Well, how were they? I mean, it's been some years.
Oh, yeah, they was good though. They was good.
But I can't recall. I don't really know how to.
Yeah, my man says the Sweet Baby Ray's every now and then, but I keep some ribs bucket naked.
That's what's up. That's how I like it.
But that's when you know they're good though. I think when if you gotta put a lot of sauce on it, it's probably not good.
But then if the sauce is nasty, then you just messed all up.
That's true.
You gotta get the sauce together too.
That's true. Well, I mean, you can't just use the sauce out the bottle. Like
you gotta hook it up. You just can't
put it in the saucepan and put seasoning in it. Who doing all that shit?
I mean, then that's
why they already got seasoning in the shit, right?
No, because when I make it, I have to hook it up. I just don't pour it out the bottle and say, okay, here go the barbecue sauce.
Oh, well, yeah.
No, you gotta hook the sauce up.
Well, if you say something, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, so some bucket naked, as my man Hugh said, some bucket naked ribs would be good right about now, man.
Would be, since you said something.
Yeah, again, we got Nats in the building.
I'm already hungry.
You are hungry. Hey, look, if you check us out right now, too, don't forget, man, we do got t-shirts and hats for sale, man. Make sure you visit our merchandise shop at www.pardonmyeastside.com, all right? Go there, or you can go to eblockradio.com and hit the merchandise page. You can buy some t-shirts and hats. Pardon My East Side and West Side. Currently, we got some other stuff coming. We got Southwest coming, of course. We got South Side coming. We got Naptown coming pretty soon here. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my people in Naptown who was looking out for a t-shirt, but they wanted it to be specific for them. Indianapolis. Indianapolis, yeah. So shout out to Naptown. But outside of that, let me see what else. I got the insect killer over here. But outside of that, nothing else really been going on other than, of course, the I know you don't like pop culture, but it's relationship shit though. I just want to ask Rob Kardashian, right?
God,
no, but I want to.
I don't care about that.
I know you don't, but it's a relationship topic.
So? Who said this is real?
This is a relationship show. What do you mean so?
They might just have it just to draw attention to them.
I was just going to use it to ask a question, but damn, Coco J, give me a second. Shit, what's going on here? Okay. All right, so all I was saying was like how they going back and forth on social media. I just want to kind of piggyback on what we were talking about yesterday and say, why do people do that shit? That's all, damn. I know you don't care about Rob Kardashian and Black China and all that shit, but that's a legitimate relationship question that what's my man name? That if he'd have asked that question, it'd have been all good. You'd have watched a 13-minute video. What's doing that?
I mean, that happens, Mr. Jackson.
Oh, Mr. Jackson. Oh, Mr. Jackson. If you ain't seen that meme, dog, fellas, if your woman is out there looking at Derek Jackson's videos, man, she about to leave your ass. I believe that shit. Cause not only do Coco J listen to his videos and shit, she quietly has a crush on him too. So I'm definitely on my way out the door.
That is not.
But shout out to Derek Jackson. You got a crusher over here, and it's cool.
Whatever.
That's cool, but I'm okay with it though. I'm okay with it. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, go ahead.
But anyway, I think you know what? It's you're referring to the Hollywood aspect.
No, I'm just talking about period.
It's just just period. People unfortunately do that on Facebook.
Why though? Why do you think they do that? Like, what was they doing before? Just gossiping amongst their friends? Like, what was
probably so. And I don't know. Just because they ain't got shit else to do but to discuss it with their other than to discuss it with the person they have a problem with.
Yeah, I guess so.
I don't know.
Have you and this is off to today's subject, but have you ever found yourself in a situation where you decided to publicly denounce someone in a relationship on social media? Have you ever done that before? Never. Yeah, never did that.
Never.
Really?
Yes, really.
You
never.
Sure? Positive.
You can do all that.
So we pull up some of your stats.
You ain't got to worry about me. I don't put my personal stuff out there like that.
No.
Oh, nothing. Even
no subliminals.
Okay, so I'm gonna put it to you like this.
No subliminals. No subtweets.
It don't matter.
So you know it's you. Like, no, this motherfucker. Go ahead.
They have no idea what the hell I'm talking about. I'm not about to go in detail. See, my thing.
But you did it.
Facebook,
so you did it.
No, my thing with Facebook, if I do put out subliminal messages like that, you wouldn't even know what the hell I'm talking about. I could be talking about a snake, an actual bird in the grass, or some shit like that.
So why even put it out there?
And I think I've only did that like once or twice.
Oh, okay.
But then I don't post anything whether I'm having a good time or a bad time, if I'm happy or if I'm sad. Yeah. I don't push it out there like that. You know, sometimes I have put out, feeling some type of way in regards of losing my mother, my brother, or whatever. But
never no relationship stuff. That's what you're saying.
No, I don't.
And you're sticking with that.
It's not nobody's business.
And you're sticking with that.
I am sticking with it.
Okay, I mean, if that's what you want to stick with, that's cool. I just want you to know, that's all. Have you ever almost did it though? Like, was you on your way? Like, you typed in all the characters and didn't hit send, like, you know what, I'm cool. I ain't gonna do that shit.
I don't know.
So that's a definite yes. So anybody out there watching on Instagram Live or Facebook Live,
so does that count?
It do count.
No.
Because
how the hell does that count if you ain't
the same reason you get intent for murder. It was intent.
Hell, we do that when we text someone as an individual, and you decide, okay, I changed my mind. When you text that person,
you text an individual, correct? An individual, not all of social media on Earth.
And I can't change my mind if I choose.
That's different though. Like, even if you didn't decide to change your mind, only one person was gonna be affected.
I've never done that. I've done that in the text though. Yes.
Yeah, I can attest to that.
I've done that in the text.
I can definitely attest to that. That is definitely true. I agree, 100%.
I'm sure you do. But moving right along, please.
Right. Yeah. Whatever. All right. So we're just moving past that. So we did the Rob Kardashian thing. We talked about the weekend. Anything else you want to talk about before we jump into the for real topic?
No.
Yeah. You say, my man, he say Facebook ruins lives. Say I only mess with it for sports media or E-Block radio.
Yeah, some people.
Hey, good look at that.
Some people don't know how to treat Facebook. they treat it as their counselor, like, and then they get mad with somebody who don't agree with what they're saying, and they comment on their post, like.
So do you
why
think
the hell did you post it?
Again, I don't want to spend too much time with it, but do you think that people who spend a lot of time posting negativity about relationships, or I'll just say negative things, period, do you think it's because of a lack of friends, like real life friends, and you just want to tell somebody, like, or are people just genuinely looking for attention?
Both.
Both.
A and B shit. So.
But what's weird to me though is old people though. Not old people, but our generation.
It's all different generations. They don't even have they don't have an age on it when it comes to that. So
I know, but it's weird. It's weird though for people in our generation that do that, because that's not how we grew up. Like, you gossip amongst your three friends and hope that it don't get out. Right? You never put it on social media. I don't know. I think that's a woman thing though. I mean, even though there's some dudes out there though.
It's some dudes out there too.
That be all in their feelings.
All in their feelings.
Oh, my bad. I ain't blocking him. You can't see me. All right, we're playing around the camera. All right, so we're going to move past that. Anything you want to talk about, though, before we jump off? You show. Positive. Nothing going on in life. New hairdo. Covered that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, if anybody watching right now on Facebook Live or on Instagram Live, right now, if you're in the Southfield area, you should comment below to let us know what's some good kid activities over the summer. But we're looking for some of that, too, though. And I think that's something I want to talk about, too. And it ain't got nothing to do with the topic. But, like, how do you get kids active in the summer when they so in tune to technology? I mean, that's a real question. It ain't got nothing to do with what we're talking about.
You got basically just make them.
But how? Because
make them. You doing it or else?
Well, no,
they don't have a choice.
And the reason I say that is because it's hard for most parents to make their kids do something they're not even doing.
But you know what?
I think that's part of the problem.
Okay, so we're going to say this. I'm going to say this. For the most part, for the working parents, it's kind of hard to make it happen because you're working parents.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
The hours versus the parents that are able that like for example, have that time to make sure their kids are doing something if they're not at work. Yeah. That's just being lazy because you don't feel like doing nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's kind
definitely
of a
being
difference.
Lazy.
Yes, it's kind of a difference. So with me, it's kind of hard for me to do because it's like, out of the hours and all that kind of stuff, and his dad hours and all that kind of stuff.
So everything is just kind of secluded to the weekend.
Exactly. Yeah. Versus the parents that are able to do something. You make your child do it, even if he want to play that game, or if she want to play that game all day, or just sit in the house. No.
Right. It's a tough thing to get past.
Your brain, then you wonder why they become so grouchy when the new school year starts. they didn't forgot every damn thing.
They haven't done anything.
They haven't done anything.
No structure or nothing the whole summer.
Exactly. So you got to make sure that they over the summer they stay in those books. I'm glad that my 10-year-old school they sent him schoolwork over the summer.
Right, schoolwork that he haven't cracked over yet, but we're gonna talk about that later.
No, he have. I don't know where you've been, but he have.
I don't know. I guess I've been in the coma.
Yeah, right. So he have cracked it open.
Okay, I guess that counts for something. You cracked it open.
You know what? Don't do that. Seriously.
What?
He have done some pages.
I was just playing. Why you all mad?
He have done a few pages.
You all mad?
I'm not mad.
I was just messing around. I'm just messing around, dog. All right, we're going to get to our for real topic, man, before Coco J get all upset or something. If you've been checking us out on Instagram or on Twitter or on Facebook or anywhere on earth, dog, got to know what we're talking about. We're talking about would you stay with your mate, right? If you found out that your mate had a child that you knew nothing about. All right, and just to give you some background on what we're talking about, came from a classic episode of the Carmichaels, which I guess is supposedly coming to an end,
supposedly.
I guess. Right, I'm wondering when, though. Like, was that the last episode?
I'm hoping that's not true.
Like, is it, like, canceled, like, in the middle of the season, like, or whatever? But anyway, so on the Carmichaels, I guess, they had been married for how long? 30-some years? And she found out that her husband had a child before they got married, but a child that he's never even discussed. So not only was the child hidden from her, but he basically been a deadbeat dad the whole time too. Right. So we want to know, man, what would you do in a relationship if you found out years down the line that your mate had a kid, and I guess we'll say outside the relationship, or maybe even just before, like. I think that's a great area. So even if it's before the relationship or even outside the relationship, I just want to know, like, that person has never identified that child. So, like, is it a problem? Hit us up, 760-283-4647. Hit that number 1 key. Or if you're on Instagram Live or on Facebook Live, you can comment underneath, man, and let us know what you're talking about. Would you stay together? Coco J, what's the deal? 15 years in the game.
15 or more.
And he got a 16-year-old kid that you knew nothing about. Do you stick it out? Do you stay with him? Like, how does that go down?
You know what? Me personally, I would start to look at him so differently.
And that's what she said on the show.
Not just only because you didn't tell me, you waited this long to tell me, but just as a man, period. Like, okay, if you're into this child's life, how come I never met him? How come he's never or she never been around? Right. So are you even into this child's life?
So is that one of the main problems, that he's not in the child's life?
You know what? That would be the second one. Okay. But the first one would be, how come you just not telling me after 30-some years? Right. Because that would be my main problem. I've been with you. We've been married for 30-something years, and you have not told me about this child that you have had. Yeah. Like, I thought we supposed to share stuff like that. Even if leave that option up to me of whether or not I can take it or want to leave you after you told me. But don't wait after 30 years. Yeah. And then I will start looking at you like, what type of man don't take care of his child? This is your blood right here.
Right.
Although it happened, before we was probably boyfriend and girlfriend, but we was not yet married.
Right.
Okay, but yet still, how as a man can you feel comfortable without taking care of this child? Now, I guess my question is, because you just not telling me all this time prior, was that child ever been being taken care of by you?
Right.
Did you have any kind of relationship with that child?
Obviously not. If you've been in a relationship with somebody that long and you don't, it's no way, I don't think, for a man to take care of another child, enough for it to be effective at any point and you not know about it. How? When? You say you're working OT and you're taking his kid to the game at 9:30 at night? What the fuck? Obviously you're not. You're not doing nothing. That's the way I would see it. I don't know.
Yeah, I would definitely feel some type of way as me being his wife for 30-some years, and then me as being a woman.
Right. Now let's look at it again from that same standpoint, though. So it's been 15, 16 years. So now what? You look at them different, but what do you do? You got 3 kids of your own.
By him.
Yeah, by him. So what do you do? Just walk away? Oh no, I don't believe this shit. I'm out. What do you do?
I can't really say what I would do because I have never been in that situation before. Right. So I can't say I'm gonna stay. I can't say no, I'm not gonna stay.
Yeah.
I can't really say. But I think it will be something that a woman would definitely have to figure out.
Yeah, most of that. That's obviously that goes without saying.
Especially if you feel that you're going to constantly bring that up.
Yeah.
You're going to bring it up for a while. You know what I'm saying? Because it's something the trust is gone basically a little bit. Now, I'm not even going to say a little bit. The trust is gone because I've been with this man for a certain amount of years, and he have not told me about this child outside of our marriage.
Right.
So where's the trust at? Damn, what else do you got to tell me? What else are you doing? Are you doing anything now? You sure you ain't got no other babies out here?
Is there any way to make up for that, though?
No. I don't think so.
You got a whole life.
I've been with you for 30-some years.
You got a whole life together.
And you spend majority of it.
Now, what if this was...
Keep it alive.
So, because those situations, I guess, could happen. Maybe, let's say it like this. Hypothetically, what if he was with somebody before you, right? The chick got pregnant. He didn't know about it. Got with you. Y'all live happily ever after. And then it come a point 2 or 3 years in, then you come to find out that you actually do have a kid.
He was supposed to have shared that information with his wife. That is what's supposed to happen in the marriage. He was supposed to have shared that information. No matter how she took it, if she wanted a divorce, if she thought about a divorce, guess what? It's off your shoulders.
That sounds so practical. It sounds so practical.
But you know what?
It don't happen often.
It don't happen often. It don't happen often enough because that's probably
right. That's probably why the show was created. Yeah, but
I'm saying that's probably why a lot of divorces happen too as well.
No, I think it's a generational thing too, though.
Generational?
But I think it is because the generation before us, our parents and grandparents, they went through stuff like that and just didn't get divorced. They just lived their life. They found out about the kid 30 years later and just, hey, like she said, she made them a sandwich. How you want your sandwich? You know what I'm saying? I think that happens more often than not, though. It's so many, because that's
it's back in the day generation.
That's what I said. It's a generational difference. I think so. So why do you think it changed now? Because women, this generation is just too, I guess we'd call unaccepting of anything that's less than what they think everything should be.
Yeah, I think that has a lot to do with it, and being more independent and being more strong-minded.
Yeah.
We don't have to deal with certain things if we choose not to.
Right.
So,
they had the same choices back in them days.
They kind of, back in those days, I think they kind of felt obligated because back in the day, that's how they felt that the husband should, the wife should submit to their husband like that, no matter what, and blah blah blah. But nowadays, I think it has changed tremendously because we don't have to if things like that happen because you have gone against our marriage vows now. So, I don't know. Explain that to me. That's just
when against your marriage vows, like what? Huh? This happened before the marriage, though. I don't know what you mean. So against the marriage vows, what are we talking about? This is before.
You're supposed to. Okay, let me keep it real. You're supposed to keep it real with your mate, no matter what.
No matter what.
No matter what.
So what if she didn't keep the baby though? I'm just asking. This is just a relevant question. What if she didn't keep the baby? Was I still supposed to tell you that this one chick was pregnant before we got married? Like I still gotta tell you?
I don't know.
Well, man, you say you can't try to keep nothing like this a secret because it would get even worse when the truth comes out. That's straight up out of the daytime soaps episode. Yeah, you're right though. Yeah. I mean, it is. It's one of those situations where you do have to be upfront. It's crazy though in those situations where like the dude didn't know though, and it come out like years later. Those situations are strange. Though.
They're not strange. This is something you're still supposed to share with your wife or whatever.
Now, what if she say? I'm just saying hypothetically though. What if she say, I just want to let you know, but I don't want you to have nothing to do with your son or your daughter or whatever. What do you do about that?
Just because she said so, you supposed to let it happen like that?
I mean, some dudes do. I mean, there's some women out there too. Don't get me wrong, because we ain't about to male bash all day. Because there's some women out there who done had. Now, I think for me, this is a deal breaker. And the only reason I say that is because if I'm with a woman who had a kid before our relationship or whatever, and I ain't know nothing about the kid, I just feel like, and this probably sexist or something, I don't know. But I feel like if she don't have
shit, right?
She can't be
exactly. And I would look at my man.
It's a little different. It's a little different because as a woman, if you don't have your child, you had to really be terrible. Like you know how hard it is for somebody else to get your kid when you're a woman. Like you had to be like, hey, you had to be some real shit going on for real.
So explain this to me. As a man, if you're not in your child's life on purpose. What does that make you, a man?
Yeah, but at that point you can't
answer the question. Does that make you a man if you chose not to? So
no, but at that point you can't make a judgment call on that because you don't know what happened.
It don't matter what happened.
There's a difference though. When a woman don't have her kids, then what do you think happened?
It don't matter what happened. You gonna fight for your child because that's your child. Just like you expect for a mother to fight for her child because that's her child.
So you do realize that the man's fight and the woman's fight in paternity cases is completely different, right?
I mean, I don't care.
That's who?
That's bullcrap. If a judge see that a man is fighting to see his child visit
to visit his child,
get custody of his child, guess what?
That's a whole nother argument.
Oh my God.
Dudes barely get custody of their kids. I don't know why we like tiptoeing around the tulips and shit.
How many single days it is now? You'd be surprised. It's a lot of single dads.
I would be.
It's a lot of single dads out here.
I would be surprised.
The way you talking, you making it seem like it's no single dads out here.
I'm not saying it ain't, but it's hard. It's hard. It's not set up for the man to have his kids. Damn, you act like you didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? I guess you're talking from a mother's standpoint.
No, I'm talking from a mother's standpoint. When I say that, you're just going to walk away because this baby mama's giving you a hard time. No, I'm just saying.
What if that wasn't the case?
With you seeing your child being in this child's
life,
if that wasn't the case? You're just going to walk away and say, you know what, forget it. You got me.
Maybe she took the child away because she didn't like the new chick he was with. I'm just saying, like, those things happen to dudes. That shit don't happen to women.
That's what court is there for. If you really
I'm not even having this conversation.
If you really made the conversation,
I'm not even having this conversation.
If you really
anybody out there listening right now, she just said that's the court. That's what the court for. Anybody out there on child support right now?
So you mean to tell me if this
please
mom,
chime in.
So
you know this makes no sense.
So you mean to tell me if you had baby mama drama and this mom is giving you all the problems in the world for you to have visitation or even try to get to where you can have the child over the weekend or every certain weekend, you wouldn't continue to go to fight for it.
First of all,
this is blood. This is
first of all,
child.
why you making these baby mamas look so courteous? She try to do all she can to let you see it. Get the hell out of it. That shit ain't happening.
I'm not saying
these baby mamas out here fooling.
I agree. It is some trifling baby mamas.
Yes, it is.
Here. So what that means is you have to put more of an effort.
I want you to repeat that one more time. It's some what?
Put more.
No. It's some what out here?
It's some trifling baby mamas out here.
And they still got their kids. See how tough it is for a man to get their kids? See how tough it is?
As the other parent, guess what you got to do? If you really want to be in this child's life, if you really want that child not to be with your trifling ass baby mama, what steps you need to do? Don't be lazy about it when it comes to your child.
These steps aren't...
I don't care what steps it is. Take them. I'm just saying.
You act like anything is easy dealing with the judicial system.
Shit easy. But guess what?
It's easy for a woman.
Guess what?
Guess what? I'm guessing.
Take those
question marks all over my forehead.
Take the steps.
There's so many men out there there's so many men out there took those steps, and it's trifling baby moms who still got their kids because the judicial system is not set up for a man to take his kids. It ain't. It's set up for him to make them pay for everything and shit and give them visitation and shit.
I think at this point it's not necessarily true no more because they're seeing that, like I said, it's a lot of fathers that have custody of their children now because their baby mama is
I guess
no good.
What up, cuz? I see Gina on there, my cousin Gina out there. She talking about she agree with her. She agree with you. Man, I'm about to hang up on you now. You can't be agreeing with her, cuz. You know what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to all the Olympians in y'all family, though. I seen a little track video earlier, man. Shout out to my little cuz doing their thing. But I feel that. I understand all of that. You know what I'm saying? I understand all that. But in real life, like in the real term, would you be willing to walk away after 15, 16 years with somebody because of that? Like, what if at this point he decided, because you've made him such a better man, he's decided that, you know what, he's going to do the right thing, let you know what's going on, and try to make a relationship with his son or daughter or whatever. Like, so what do? You just leave him hanging? Like, you know what, you should have told me before, so I don't care if you about to do that shit now, like, I'm out of here.
Before? Like, how many years before? Or as soon as he found out, was that information shared?
Well, no, not as soon as he found out, but, you know, once it really started getting in his conscience. No. Well, once you made him a better person, you know what I'm saying? Once you made him a better person.
He still shouldn't hesitate to tell that information, to tell his wife that.
I mean,
as soon as he find out, that's when he should have that discussion with his wife.
So if he knew beforehand, he just been holding it a secret. Like, I mean, sometimes this happens. A man becomes a better person, better man, because of the woman that he with.
If you become a better man, then you should want to tell. A better man
exactly. At that point. So you wasn't a better man before, so now you are. So what do? You gonna walk away from him when I'm going through our time of need? Our time of need?
Now suddenly it's our time of need.
It's our time of need.
That's funny.
Hey, my man, he say one of my boys was in a situation like this, where his girl lied and said he wasn't her child's dad. 18 years later, she told him the baby was his. Some women are cruel and also do hurtful things.
I understand all that, but if he was married at that time, he should have. That's a conversation that you need to have with your wife as well. At the same time.
So he's supposed to have a conversation where it's not his.
No, I'm saying if he didn't think that he had a child and then all of a sudden after 18 years later another woman comes and say this is your child, and if he is married, guess what, baby, we need to talk. You and your wife need to talk about what you just found out, new information, because this not only changes his life, it changes both of y'all lives. So that's the conversation that need to be had, not kept.
No, I'm asking you about when she said that it ain't his.
Well, you can't do shit about it. If you
so do you have that conversation then? Like, hey, I almost had a baby. Like, so when does keeping
almost doesn't count.
So when does keeping it real stop though? Like, you want to keep it real? I should have to tell you like, hey, I got a girl. I thought I got a girl pregnant before we got together, whatever. Turns out she's not mine. Why do I got to tell you all of that shit?
You know what? With that kind of situation, I don't know. I don't know if that needs to be told or not. But when you find out, if she come back to you and say, you know what, this child is yours, that's when the conversation needs to be.
Yeah, maybe.
Needs to be. No, seriously.
I mean, 2 kids in, 16 years in the game.
God damn it, if we got 10 kids in, guess what? We partners in this shit. Let me make the conscious decision whether or not I want to still be with you after you done waited 30-some years after telling me that.
So if we partners in this shit, why do you got to see whether or not you go stick around? We partners, that should be a constant. You should be sticking around.
Like I said, that's not only that not only affect you as an individual, it affects not only your wife but your whole household. So I
agree. I was just asking a question.
You just kind of got to look at it all different ways.
I agree. I was just asking a question, but it's something I need to talk to you about after the show. But I was just playing.
I mean, I ain't married to you. I can walk away, shit.
I mean, you can walk away. You married, so you said.
I mean, you can, but it'd be much easier to walk away now because we ain't married. I ain't invested 35 years in your ass. So.
She mad or no?
I ain't mad. I'm just saying.
Hey, we still got a few minutes, man. If you want to hit us up, you can call us 760-283-4647 and hit the number 1 key and comment on today's topic, man. Would you stay with your mate if you found out they had a child that you knew nothing about, man? I think, like I said, it's a generational thing, man. Because so many generations before us, and I don't want to say so many, but like the couple of generations before us, kind of dealt with these relationship things, and people like just stayed together. And I don't know, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Like, is it a good thing that people stuck together through things like that, or is it bad for family?
I think at that time, as far as where their mindset was at back in the day, that's just where their mindset was at. Family, I'm supposed to stick. I'm supposed to deal with certain situations like this, and
right,
do thick and thin, unconditionally, and all that. And and even now, that may be the case in some situations.
Right.
But back in the day, they was like, it was some really hard. I don't know if this is a word, but I'm gonna say it, submissiveness going on.
Hard submissiveness. I mean, we gonna go with that.
So I'm just saying. So me personally, no, I would have. I mean,
you ain't doing it.
Back in the day, they kind of felt they didn't have a choice. This is what it is. Deal with it.
So why do women in this generation think they do have a choice?
Because we do.
Deja said, "What up, Coco?
What's up?
Yo, what up, though? Hey, so why do y'all think y'all got a choice? Answer it again. Do. So why they didn't have a choice before?
Because they felt that they didn't. They did, but didn't realize it.
I mean,
I'm just saying.
I mean, I think when you take those vows, right? Since we're going on vows, that means that you supposed to stick it out, right?
And you supposed to share with your partner what's going on with you as well.
Gina said, she said, I'm gonna get myself in trouble. But she said, for me, it would be hard. I don't know. It depends on when it happened. So is that the case? That it depends on when it happened?
If it happened, it can be the reason. It can be the case as to when it happened. Yeah. If it happened while we were married, that's definitely an issue. Now, if it happened before we got married and we had just started dating, and you was dating somebody else prior, and you didn't.
But still, I didn't tell you though.
You didn't tell me. Now,
I still didn't tell you.
If you waited to after the fact to where, it would be more of it. It would be an issue, but it wouldn't be more of an issue if you waited until after we was married and it happened. Yeah. Does that make sense?
I guess so. Sort of. So it's a time in between.
I would still have an issue with it. Only because especially if you
So we ain't asking if you got an issue. We saying would you stay?
I don't know. I can't say.
Because having an issue and not staying is two different things.
I'm sorry. I can't say. If I did, it would be hard. That would be something hard to get over. Because like I said, the trust, like, dude, I thought we was like best friends. We was cool. Mm-hmm. We share everything with one another. We have these kind of conversations.
No, in their case, it's a little bit different though. In their case, in the Carmichael's case, because they like 35 years of game. They like 70. You know what I'm saying? They old. What are you gonna do then? You gonna be 70? You gonna leave your husband at 70?
Shit, why you can't leave your husband at 70?
Because if you 70, I guarantee though, you probably it's gonna be hard to do that shit on your own. Everything is gonna be kind of tied in together. You talking about 35, 40 years of marriage.
That goes back to the old school, old school. As to why they didn't leave, because at that time they was at home parents. The mother was at home mom, so they didn't have nothing to fall back on. Nowadays, we become more independent, so we don't have to say worry about. We don't have to to a degree. To a degree, we don't have to worry about depending on our husbands, or I'm not. This is what's going to happen. I ain't gonna have nothing if I leave my husband because he did something that I don't like or whatever. So I mean, that's a difference right there versus back in the day to versus now.
I guess so. So I think you will leave. I think you will leave regardless. I think that's what's boiling down to. I think you just out the door. I think you just waiting on a reason.
You know, I always say I cannot say what I would do if I have not been put in that situation. I can say though that it would be a hard pill for me to swallow, and I don't know how I will react to it. But the person that I know that I am, you're gonna catch hell with me. You might not even want to be with me. No.
now, what if it was we got about 10 minutes left, so you can hit us up 760-283-4647. Hit that number 1 key, or you can comment right in the comment box on Instagram Live or on Facebook Live. But so what if it's something like this though? And this is a little bit different because I think it's some women who probably in this situation too. But what if this was like a teenage pregnancy or a teenage kid that. Like, I mean, you made some mistakes and kind of, like, for whatever reason, because this happens. Like, I'm not saying it's a good thing, but this does happen. Where people have kids at a young age and kind of, like, they just never became parents. Like, you know, you seen some dudes who they was parents at 14 and just never took care of the kid. Yeah. Then later on in life, you get into a relationship, get married, all that stuff. Like, how do you confront that? At what point, or you want them to come and tell you that, like, you know what, I had a kid when I was 14, I ain't shit, I'm a deadbeat dad. Like, I got to tell you that off rip? Or, like, what would you be expecting, I guess? You would be expecting to be told that he a deadbeat. Like, you know what, I had a kid when I was 14, I'm 38 now and shit, I'm a deadbeat, I'm sorry, I never seen my kid.
If that was something that happened long before us, I was, and then down the line, we end up dating, being together, married. That would be something that I expect him to tell me at the beginning. So
what if he didn't tell you at the beginning? Then you got to break off the marriage and shit, huh? You got to walk out.
No, I'm not gonna say that, but then that would, you know, we have to definitely have a discussion. I think probably the wedding would be delayed,
postponed. Never to exist.
Right. No, I'm not gonna say all that. But then, you know, in certain situations like that, if that was the situation to where it happened before y'all two even knew one another, and then he finally decided to tell you, as his woman or as his fiance, if that's the case, then I think as a woman, if you're that type of woman, then you will encourage him to be in that child's life. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I guess so. And some women out there probably be like, they don't want no parts of it. You ain't want no parts of it. I ain't want none either.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah. But then, what kind of man do you have?
What kind of woman are you?
Exactly. What kind of woman are you? Exactly.
I just want to make sure you point that out too.
Exactly. Okay. I agree.
Because I don't want to let y'all women off the hook, man. Because we're doing a lot of male bashing here tonight.
Ain't no male bashing. It is what it is.
All right. So, Cuz she say after the initial hurt, then we would need to work together to help him build a relationship with his child.
Yeah,
I think. She said, I think.
Right.
Right. So it sounds like
easier said than done.
Right. It sounds like everybody kind of like, maybe. So I guess that's the question. Then we go get up out of here because we only got a few minutes left. So I guess that's the real question though. So let's say that you do decide to stick it out. Mm-hmm. Do you want to meet that child?
I think I would.
Yeah.
I would want to meet. If I decide to work this out with my husband, and knowing that he has a seed out there, I think that's a part of healing.
Yeah.
To meet the child, to get to know the child, and eventually try to get some kind of relationship with that child, because you want that child to have a relationship with your husband.
Right. So what you want a relationship with that child as well?
I wouldn't really have a choice.
Yeah.
Because this is my husband. You're my husband.
And another thing, I don't know. I'm curious. And people out there watching on Instagram Live, on Facebook Live, y'all can chime in too. But I'm just curious. Who do you... I ain't gonna say who you blame, but who do you blame more? Like, the dude you with or the baby mama who allowed that to happen? Like, who you more upset with? Because, like, when you meet the kid... I mean, suppose it's probably gonna be a grown kid at this point if it's that kind of situation. But like, if you knew that person's mother, would you be pissed at her too that she allowed this to happen?
It all depends.
Or is she not even in the equation?
It all depends if she didn't let it happen.
Yeah.
She refused to let it happen.
Uh-huh.
Now, of course, if that was the case, I would be pissed at the mom. If
right.
the dad, she didn't want it to happen, but the dad was trying, I would be pissed at the mom.
Yeah.
But if the mother was trying to, let the dad know, like, look, your child, this, that, blah, blah, and the dad refused, like, I'm married, I ain't got nothing to do with the child.
Right. Lose my number.
Right. I would be pissed at the
right.
dad.
Okay.
I mean, as a man, you call yourself a man, but you have another seed out here. I don't care if it is outside your marriage.
Right.
You have another child out here. So
I feel.
It's just as a man, period. And then that's a discussion that you and your wife will have to have. And if she agreed to stay and stick it out with you, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. If she decide not to stay, you guess what? You still got a child out here that you're gonna have to build a relationship with.
Right. So either way though. So like you kind of decide even if you go on your way out the door, you still gonna encourage that man to do something with his kid.
He need to. That's his son.
Like, I'm out of here. I'm packing my shit, but go see your son. Right. That's how you get done.
Yeah.
All right. So what you gonna do with your kids though? Because y'all got kids too. So what you gonna do?
I encourage you to still mess with your kids that we have.
But I'm taking them. See what I'm saying? See how the man don't get no rights? That's what I'm talking about. See how the man don't get no rights?
But I would never refuse you from being in your child's life. No.
You wouldn't?
No.
Even after all that?
No.
Keep it real.
Come on now.
All right, well, I'll just ask it. All right, man, on that note, dog, it's almost that time. So I'm going to ask you one more time, and then I'm going to spit my little last minute, then we'll get out of here. So, Coco J, man, would you stay? Yes or no?
Like I've been saying throughout this whole show.
I don't know.
I have not been in that situation. It will be definitely a hard pill for me to swallow. Yeah. The one thing that you do have, and not the one thing, but one of the main things that you have is that trust.
Yeah.
So if that happens to me, the trust is gone. Like, I thought we was better than that. So
right.
if you kept that from me. So it would definitely be hard for me if but if I decide to stay with you, I would definitely want you to have that relationship with your child because that shows me what type of man you are.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So but if I choose to leave, I will still want you to have that relationship with
because the type of woman you are.
No, just because what type of man that you should be when you have a child out here.
That's so considerate of you.
I'm just saying that's just my opinion. So I can't really say until I get put in that situation. I do know it would be woo.
Yeah,
it would be mind blowing. Like, whoa.
No, I feel you. and I can understand. I think as a dude, man, definitely, man. My whole thing is, like I say, it's probably a contradiction or sexist or something. But at the same time, if I'm dealing with a woman who was able to hide a child for 15, 16 years, then I'm cool. Like, I ain't even thinking about it. Like, I'm straight. I don't even care if we got 9 kids involved. If we got businesses together, we got to dissolve them shits. Because I'm cool. Because as a mother, it's a little bit different when you abandon the kid. I'm sorry that
it's okay for a father to abandon.
It's not okay, but it's not okay, but it's a little different.
It's no different. You will be looked at the same way. It's your blood with this child.
This was a final.
You don't have anything to do with this child.
This was a final statement. There's no rebuttal. This is my final statement.
I disagree with your final statement.
You don't get to disagree. This is done.
I disagree.
On that note, we gonna get up out of here. Don't forget, man, you can also check out all the replays at www.eblockradio.com. We are live every Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can catch us on Facebook Live and Instagram Live. Don't forget, we got Part of My East Side and Part of My West Side t-shirts and hats available for sale at www.partofmyeastside.com. All right, so make sure you check us out there. But until next week, man, you know exactly what it is, man. The livest relationship show on the planet. He say, she say, man, with the beautiful Miss Coco J.
It's your girl, Coco J. Have a safe and blessed weekend.
For sure, man. Have a safe and blessed weekend. Be blessed. And if you got a kid out there, man, tell her now, dog, because it's going down. Because she was watching He Say, She Say. But it's your boy, man. The Hood Howard Stern, Q Lewis, holding it down from 6 Mile to the Mile High, man. We up out of here, dog. Peace out, y'all.
Peace, peace.